I'm going to speak to your manager.
I do wish I knew a little bit of... I'll have to do some research to see if there's any extraneous Capcom IPs that might not be so well known.
I mean, I know they do the Devil May Cry games and stuff like that.
That's true.
Dude, Capcom actually has a lot of games that I completely forgot that they made.
I know. I feel the exact same. They have Mega Man.
Mega Man.
They have...
Devil May Cry. They have Monster Hunter. They have Resident Evil. They have Street Fighter. There's more, and I'm just drawing a fucking blank. I know there was one the other day I heard where I was like, damn, I haven't, like... I completely forgot they made those games.
They have a couple fighting games.
There's something else. I want to say it was like a JRPG or something.
Fuck, JRPG?
I can't remember. Let's Google it real quick. Fuck. I do have good faith in them to continue doing the right thing. I mean, they're making good money off of all these games that they're putting out. You know, they have enough IPs to.
Well, let's look objectively at Capcom's strengths.
Okay.
They are very well versed in survival horror. They are decently well versed in action horror. They've done first person and third person gunplay. Their environments are very good. They're solid for sure.
They're one of the few developers I feel like actually learned their lessons through their mistakes. With like Resident Evil 5 and 6, for example, which, you know, were low points in the franchise. They heard the feedback and, you know, actively went back to what made Resident Evil good to begin with, and that's why we have great games like the one we're watching right now. And it's because I feel like they're one of the few developers where, like, they actually listen to the fans, dude. Like, think of so many other developers that are, like, at least publishers. I shouldn't say developers, but Capcom is a developer and a publisher. But let's say publishers, for example, that... You know, fans say, this is what you should do, and it'll fix this fucking game, and then they don't listen to them, and they wonder why their game collapses, you know? Activision. EA.
You have an idea. It's not a huge departure, and this might even be a good idea because of it. Just go the route of pure horror. Make a purely horror game. Because... they're already versed enough in the horror aspect just with like survival horror. So if we focus on that as a primary, I feel like a lot of people are like, horror games are the genre of game people are the most hyper willing to give it a chance at large.
Yeah.
Like people just like, oh, new horror game? Yeah, fuck it, I'll pick it up.
Yeah.
That happens so often. And it just takes one, like, once again, it takes one creator to check it out. It's like, this game is really good.
I actually think, too, that horror is the one genre when it comes to film and to video games where you can be a nobody and get success in the genre. So, like, if you, like, for example, well, let's let this rock real quick. Hell yeah, dude.
I think he's dead, I think.
Oh my god.
Hey, are you okay?
He's like, is it bad? It's bad, isn't it?
Are you good?
It's just me. Put that thing away.
Yeah, sorry about
Like, that's my
that.
brother Kyle.
I was looking for a napkin.
I told you to get out of here.
No, that just actually was Ada on the other side.
Yeah, dude.
He was an informant.
You know, you look like a bitch with that fucking haircut.
Yeah, those glasses are much.
It was true.
Yeah, why
Like,
the
I
fuck
need
are
to go
you
get my
wearing
dog-
shades at night?
That's exactly. She's the type of woman that's like taking her fucking poodle to go get groomed.
Yeah, do you have a fucking hangover? Like,
Yeah,
what's
dude.
going on right now?
Find a way out, Leon. Before it's too late. Then we'll talk. Name's Ada.
Ate a fucking dick.
My name's AIDS.
Well, I guess the deal's on.
Oh, that guy's name is Parking Permit.
No, what was I just saying though before that cutscene rock?
We
What
were
we
talking
just
about horror games.
So I think it's one of the few genres where, you know, people are like you said, willing to give it a try. You can be a low budget, low named director make a horror film, put out a trailer for it, and there's probably going to be some people that if it looked decent enough, they're like, I'll go watch it. It's like it doesn't have to have an IP pulling it for people to give a horror movie a shot. Same thing with games too, because look at something like a Five Nights at Freddy's, where that came from one dude, right? One dude, and he just made this small point and click, literal point and click horror game, blew up to be this massive franchise, right? So there's potential in horror for there to be like a nobody, low tier type creator to make a game that just blows up, you know? Like the blow up ability in the horror genre is something that I really think is cool about horror. There's just the only downside to that, just to put a cap on that thought, is there's a lot of shit you have to sift through in order to get decent content out of horror. Like how many shitty horror movies do you watch before you watch one where you're like, hey, like that one was really good, you know? Like, because there's so many bad horror movies, you know, and there's so many bad horror indie games.
But that's the thing that's unique about horror.
100%. I agree.
Is the fact that even when you get a bad horror game, something about horror as a genre, like you can look past that and find enjoyment out of it. Like,
oh,
dude,
100%.
Exactly with Five Nights at Freddy's, dude. It was me, you, and Troy watching the fucking shitty Five Nights at Freddy's movie, just clowning on it the whole time. And guess what? Because of that, I had a good time. I think that's the one weird thing about horror. Like, horror is one of my favorite genres, period.
Yeah.
Like, I love horror movies. I'm such a...
Survival horror is my favorite video game genre. Yeah, I hear you.
Like, horror movies, games, like, subgenres of horror, like survival horror or action horror or whatever it may be.
Mm-hmm.
Horror as a whole is one of my favorite genres. And then, like, you know, there's atmospheric horror. There's what's it called? Like psych horror. There's like all these different subcategories where, like, you can have something be like cheesy in this genre and be like, and still find like a value in it.
Oh yeah, you can, like, there's been horror movies I wouldn't say that were necessarily good, but there was good ideas in it where I'm like, oh, there's actually something there.
You know, perfect example.
Okay.
When you just played this recently, Evil Within 1.
Yeah.
Where, like, are you in love with the game?
No.
But there's things that are valuable about it, and there's also like a certain charm, a certain like je ne sais quoi about it, where it's just like, dude, people like this game, even though it's like not a 10 out of 10 product. Like, there is a cult following for this game, and then playing the second game, which is just generally a good game, like reinforces something about it that like makes the first game like better in a way.
In the film aspect, people might disagree with this, but as far as the Terrifier films go, like, I thought the first Terrifier film had cool deaths, and I thought the villain in that, Art the Clown, I thought he was like an interesting slasher. Like, I was like, all right, cool. I was like, I haven't seen like a new slasher that was memorable in a long time. But as a film, it was just kind of like whatever. The second Terrifier was much better plot-wise than the first one. But like, yeah, it's like, further going along with what you're saying, it's like there was enough there to where like you could make this into something bigger and better. There was enough there in that first film to like salvage something from this IP, and like there's tons of horror movies that are like that, you know. It's just that's just the only downside, which, I mean, I love the genre too, so I'm not saying this is a huge negative, but like there is a lot of like bad movies and bad games, like, you know, like, so you just sometimes you kind of take a risk like that with horror in general as a genre. But yeah, it's like what you said. That's kind of the beauty of it, though, is that you get a lot more interesting and more creative ideas in that genre, because you could make something kind of random like a Five Nights at Freddy's where you're like, concept-wise, this is kind of a crazy idea for a game, but it kind of worked, you know? Like, it kind of succeeded in what it was trying to do. And you wouldn't really get like that type of, you know, success in any other genre, I don't think. Like, not to say that it's impossible in other genres. It's just like, you know, to win the lottery, so to speak, like that, I think just that's the beauty of horror, is that you're more likely to win the lottery.
Well, to win the lottery, you got to play too.
Yeah.
Like, this is such a broad idea. Like, I'm really just gonna give you the genre and picture it how you will. in your head. But just really basic.
Mhm.
I would like a sprite-based, top-down fantasy horror game of just like very old school sprites, like very like slow atmospheric sense of horror, and have it be like fucking knights and skeletons and ghouls and whatnot.
That'd be kind of cool.
Cause we've done the zombie thing.
Yeah, zombies are beaten to the ground. That's why, I was saying, oh shit. That's why I was saying, I was like, dinosaurs.
Yeah,
Kinda cool.
you're spitting.
When's the last time you saw Jurassic Park, the first Jurassic Park movie?
It's been a long while.
Dude, there's parts in that movie that are straight up a horror film.
Okay.
And we're back.
Two things. I have two, and I'll ask you yours. I have two kind of favorites along the horror avenue, not to be confused with the ocean avenue. Because there is a place off of there. My favorite guilty pleasure horror movies are the Saw franchise.
Oh yeah, mine too.
I adore those movies. Don't know why. I think I'm just fucked up in the head real good.
No, those movies are pretty good. I like them too.
I just have fun watching them.
Yeah.
But two, like, would be It Chapter 1.
Okay.
I think It Chapter 1 is so much of what I look for in a horror movie because it's not jump scare scary, it's like creepy scary.
Psychological. Yeah.
Yeah, and
psychological horror is some of my favorite type of horror.
the departure from part 2 is because it's more believable the scope of the fear that is in this movie because it takes place with children.
Yeah, see, I didn't like part 2 really.
I think it was okay. I think it was fine.
Like, I thought it had some moments that were kind of creepy, but overall, I was like, part 1 was just way better, in my opinion.
No, 100%. And, like, it's just contextualized that much more by the fact that they're kids.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Gonna be a zombie. Oh no. Alright, so, what say you? Like, do you have, like, what are your particular favorites? Do you have, like...
Some of my favorite things about horror is, like... I like it when there's horror in something that you didn't expect there to be horror in. That's some of my favorite type of horror. Prime example is Arkham Asylum. Hold on, let me go check on my cat. Arkham Asylum is like a prime example where I feel like that game kind of masked itself as a Batman game, but really at times it's a horror game.
Yeah, I completely agree.
And I think that's why the atmosphere of that game is like so good. Like, plus you just didn't expect that. You didn't expect it to kind of go down the horror route. So when horror shows up where you don't expect it, I think it makes it scarier.
I agree. Because, like, yeah, like, you know, there's a difference between, like, knowing that, like, what you're walking into. Oh. Bro was hitting the downwards dog, bro. He was just getting his daily stretches in.
Got that yoga.
Dude,
How many fucking headshots can you eat, dude?
I don't know, but he's definitely...
Oh, fuck.
Fucking... Talk about eating. Nice. Bon appetit.
Bone apple.
Bone app the teeth. Dude, these guys' faces are fucked up.
Dude,
how
like, how many
dead?
fucking... For real, dude. Jesus fuck.
Bro doesn't even know where he is.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a zombie.
Fuck,
I don't know if that's... I think he's just working his 9 to 5, TBH. It's like, what the fuck are you doing in here? You're not supposed to be back here.
Bro just, like, smothered his face in lasagna.
Dude, you know what? Me too. I'm down. I fuck up some lasagna.
The Thing is my favorite horror movie of all time.
Ooh.
And the reason why is because that game, the game is cool too, but that movie it's mostly psychological horror.
You know, it's funny you bring that up because the day after tomorrow is a little upload of the thing.
Hell yes, dude.
The thing. Yeah.
The thing about the thing. But the reason why is because it's the idea of like taking away trust is really like a interesting aspect of horror that I never thought would be something that would kind of instill fear in you, which is why I think the thing is so unique. And like, it's not even really the monster itself that's scary. It's that not knowing who to trust in your group friend. And so it's psychologically fucking with you. Like, no, I fucking saw that you were over there. There's no way that you're fucking like, I think you're the thing. Like,
red vented. I saw it. I swear to God, you're self-reporting.
Kinda, yeah. But like that aspect of like people that you thought you could trust, you can no longer trust. And you don't know if everyone's the thing or if they're all out to get you or if no one's the thing. There's a fear of possibly killing someone who's innocent.
Yeah.
And so that aspect of the thing, I think, is so interesting and why that really is, like, become my favorite horror movie of all time.
I can't remember the name other than Child's, but it's like, oh, you killed Hammond. It's like, well, I thought he was a thing. It's like, well, the thing is, you're a murderer now, motherfucker.
Yeah, and then McCready, I think, is Kurt Russell's character. But
Such
great
a
film,
good movie.
dude. Yeah, I love that movie.
And you haven't seen the prequel?
No, I have not. I have not seen that.
My goodness. We're going to watch it right now, and we're going to be reacting to it live. If you guys want to see us react... No, I'm kidding.
It's down here.
Another, funnily enough, because we're kind of playing it, a guilty pleasure film where it's like, it's so bad, it's enjoyable, are the Resident Evil movies.
Oh, yeah, I have them all on Blu-ray. I mean... They're terrible, but I like them.
Exactly. I'm just like, all the more reason why I think horror is probably the best genre you could go about pursuing. It's like the safest risk you could take.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, dude, it's like those movies are just so bad, but they're fun. And like, I'll throw them on as background noise. And
oh, yeah, 100%. I mean...
But I think what's important right now...
Jesus.
Oh,
shit.
Fuck. What the hell?
What the fuck?
Bro had Commando Pro? What the fuck?
Shit. We gotta get the fuck out of here.
Book it.
There's too many of these fucking dogs. Get the fuck out. Oh my god.
Please, for the love of fuck.
Thank God we have like 4 of these.
I believe you. Oh. You're gonna need to juke him?
Oh shit, we went the wrong way. Yeah, you're right. Stop. I understand. Thank you.
You can pair items together with the...
Hey, remember this thing I showed you
button.
early on in the game? I'm gonna remind you of that right now when you're being attacked. Fuck.
If you combine the gun with your head, you'll get out of the situation.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah. What's it called? I think
I have an idea. Let's leave.
more
Are you fucking kidding me?
Jesus Christ. I didn't realize we were at the fucking vet,
Holy
dude.
shit, dude, for real. Oh my god, dude. Is this the dog park? Oh
Where
my
are we
god,
again?
dude. I fucking the basement?
I mean, I guess that's where they stash the dogs in the thing, I suppose.
Oh my god, dude. I could really use that shotgun right about now.
You know?
Another one! Are you fucking kidding me?
Dude, there must be like a local breeder in the fucking...
Something, dude. Fuck me. I think I have to kill this one at least. Oh my god, they're all here. Oh my god, dude, we are so cooked.
Okay, buddy. Best of luck.
Yeah, what the fuck is going on? I don't remember there being this many dogs.
I kind of do. Ada, where the fuck you at, girl?
For real, dude. Holy shit.
I think we're gonna need more weed, dude.
fucked. Oh my god, no. No!
It's over, chat.
It might be Jehovah, dude. Hold on, wait.
I believe in a thing called love.
Damn it,
You
dude,
still have
yeah.
one more heal.